going on, y'all? Welcome back to the chaos. I'm Ryan, and we're actually up bright and early this morning, which can only mean one thing: cars and coffee. So I'm excited because this will be the debut of the Viper at Cars and Coffee. So it's been about a year since I've actually had the car at the Cars and Coffee, because if you remember, sat in the shop for 9 months with doing our Gen 5 front end conversion. But not only that, but we had a streak of bad luck. On the way to the last Cars and Coffee, we got blasted with a box that fell out of the back of a truck. So hopefully today we can go off without any chaos. I know that's the name of the game, but yeah, fingers crossed it's a smooth day. But I'm also very excited because I've got a photographer buddy that we're linking up with, and he kind of got his start with landscape photography. And photography, videography kind of live in that same world, so he's wanting to expand his horizons and expand his portfolio. So what better subjects than cars? So we're gonna meet up with him and just kind of, he doesn't, and I don't mean this in a bad connotation, but he doesn't know the difference between a carburetor and an alternator. So, but that's what the beauty of collaborating is you can bring two worlds together, and he's gonna give me some pointers for my videography, and then I can kind of open his world up to cars. Hopefully we get to learn a little bit today, but got to fill up the tires with air because temperature's dropping, winter's coming, so it's coming in hot. So I think the temperature right now is 30 degrees, so we're gonna be nice and easy this morning, but we're actually gonna link up with Josh with the Tiffany wrap blue Viper first, then go link up with Zeno the photographer, and then Paul with his Kia Stinger. So let's roll the tractor out and let's get going this morning. All aired up now, so away we go. We're gonna just take it nice and easy as we go to meet up with Josh. Well, we made it to the meetup spot. We're just waiting on Josh. And as I was sitting here, I was just kind of looking the car over, and it sucks, man. Like, the headlights, nothing cheapens the look of a nice car than some wonky, shoddy headlights. So they're fogging up, like they got condensation in them. So it's not the fact that because you know, they make, like, I know a bunch of different companies make like those headlight restoration kits, but that's not the problem here. The problem is there's condensation getting in there, and it just makes them look nasty and gross. And the worst part is both headlights. Is there anything that you all can think of to help me prevent this? Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Or should I say, it almost looks like nighttime at the moment.
Right.
Still stars in the skies, but
right.
Man, your car glows in the dark. These cars look good together though.
Yeah, man.
That's the thing. What do you think? Because this is your first time seeing the car or whatever, so. Because I was telling them, like, it's been almost a year since we've actually like linked up both cars at least. I mean, I've seen you, but yeah. What you think about the bumper? Yeah. I mean, I did have to sacrifice my fog lights. I see you rolling up with your fogs, and I'm like, it does look mean.
It looks a lot different.
Oh yeah, I mean, it completely changes the look of the car.
Look of the car.
Yep. It went from
Gen 5 look.
Exactly.
100%, especially with the hood and everything right here.
Well, wow. That's the craziest part. Is like, so I actually met up with some of those guys from like the
Gen 5,
the Viper Club,
right.
And they were all Gen 5, like sitting there, and like it took some of those guys a minute to realize like something's different about this car.
You didn't tell them.
Yeah, I didn't tell them.
Wow.
And they were just kind of like, you could tell they were kind of puzzled, and they're like, what kind of bumper is that? They're like, you know, from afar it looks like a Gen 5, especially straight on, but
wow. Well,
yeah.
I guess it was worth the wait, huh?
Oh yeah, I love it. Made it to Cars and Coffee, so we got the whole crew. We got Paul over here, Zeno, our photographer for the day, and then obviously Josh or whatever. So we're parked up, gonna walk around, see what we can see. But yeah, photographer Zeno is gonna practice. He, like I was telling him earlier, like you're more of like he's been practicing with like landscape stuff, nature kind of stuff, but he's expanded his horizons today. So we're gonna show him the car world and see what he thinks about it.
We're gonna see what I come with.
That's right. right, so I've exposed Zeno to cars and coffee, but what'd you think for your first one? Like,
nah, this is dope. If you haven't done something like this, I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah,
I would come back.
Which is a good thing. So I mean, like, again, and I'm not trying like to be condescending or anything like that, but like, he don't know an alternator from a turbocharger, but I mean, that's just facts. So, but just walking around today, like, I'm anxious to see like all the shots he got, but I was trying to explain to him too, is like, the car is kind of like the platform to pop off a conversation, and it's really honestly about the community. And I mean, like, not to sound like too sappy or anything like that, but it really is like just interacting with different people. And like Josh, I think earlier was telling you, like, I mean, you just meet people from like all different kinds of walks of life, and it's from people from 15 to 80 years old can just click and connect over the passion of cars and stuff. So it's just cool to see somebody like an outsider, not to call you an outsider, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
it's just somebody that's not regularly in the car community kind of experience that and witness it firsthand. So I mean, like, what was your, like, I want to hear your take kind of.
I would say my favorite part is I've seen so many cars out here today that I've never seen before in my life.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're into cars, or even if you're not into cars, like, I would definitely, if you want to see a show, meet people, this would definitely be a great experience.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing, yeah, because Cars and Coffee draws everything from Civics to Lamborghini. So you kind of get a taste of what you like, what you don't like. And if you are new, if you're about to get your license, you know, trying to think about what kind of car you want, this is the prime time to talk cars with anybody and just kind of see what they think about it. And, you know, most people, a lot of car guys you talk to, they grew through cars like crazy. So they'll keep their car for 6, 7, 8 months or whatever, and then they're on something new. So it's a good idea, yeah, good way to get ideas for yourself for what you might enjoy. But we're about to roll out and grab some lunch, but it was a fun experience. I'm glad Zeno enjoyed himself, so it definitely won't be the last time we see him up on the video.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, nice. Back home in the Chaos Garage, and man, what a day. That was so much fun. So I was glad to be able to link up with Zeno and kind of open him up to the world of cars and just car photography and everything. So I think he's hooked. So I just love sharing my passion with somebody else, and then also being able to incorporate their passion. You know, like, you find common ground on what you both like and then try to boost each other up. So I'm gonna be learning from him photography, and which also translates to videography, learning skills, techniques and stuff. So hopefully that increases my skill level for pumping out these videos and making them better. And then 2, expanding him as far as being able to capture not only landscape and nature type photos, but also different subjects with cars. So it's just really cool when, yeah, worlds collide like that. And then actually went after Cars and Coffee to a little restaurant, Simply Crepes, and met up with Greg. Greg is big into photography, and he also rides motorcycles, that kind of thing. So we had a lot in common. We kind of were spitballing some ideas for the channel and just in general. So hopefully we got a little project cooking that I'm kind of excited about, because it's kind of, you know, everybody, if you don't have a goal, one, you should, because you gotta always strive for something. So I mean, like, one of the biggest goals in my life was the car behind me, my Gen 4 Dodge Viper. Like, that was something I've been chipping away, working towards. But then there's also goals, like personal goals that I want for the channel, for, you know, just life in general. So I'm gonna keep some of those under wraps right now. You just have to stay tuned to the channel to see how it kind of unfolds and how life goes. And it's, again, full of chaos, so it doesn't necessarily, it might take longer than you expect, or, you know, the road isn't always perfectly straight. You kind of have detours here and there, but again, it's how you cope with those detours and move forward. As long as you have that goal in mind, like, as long as you're chipping away, making progress, any progress is good progress. I appreciate all those out there already subscribed to the channel, already supporting. And if you are new around here, make sure you do press that subscribe button. It does help out. And leave me a comment down below. I love interacting with y'all. If y'all have any ideas for the channel or whatever, like today I feel like was just an idea day. Getting ideas for the channel, for the future, just laying some groundwork, meeting some new people, networking a little bit, just bringing in new ideas. So that was really cool. But thanks again for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.